Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching today. Thank you guys. If you are new here, this is Milton Funkwa, the Anointing Village boy from Africa. Thank you so much for joining today. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about studies in Poland. What happens after you have gotten an admissions, okay, an admission into a university in Poland, all right. Any university, being it an arts university, a science university, a technical university, or whichsoever university, okay. So I'm going to be talking about that. First of all, for you to get an admission in a Polish university, what you basically need to do is you look for a school, you apply, okay. You apply online, you upload your documents, all right. Then you wait for confirmation. Now, when you have been, let me say, gotten confirmation from the university, okay, they are going to notify you, and they will notify you by giving you a conditional offer. All right, the conditional offer is basically the admissions offer that they are going to give you, and is going to be a conditional offer, as I said. And the condition on it is going to be that you pay part of your tuition fee. Okay, you are going to pay part of your tuition fee, and it all depends on the university and the program you are going to be offering, you are going to be studying, okay. And sometimes it's going to range between 1,000 euros plus, so that is understood. I have mentioned that in so many of my videos. Now, for you to get the conditional offer, they have to go through your documents, okay. Remember, again, before you apply, there are some schools where you can apply without paying the application fee. You pay after they have given you the admissions, okay. While there are others, you are going to pay the application fee before they process your documents. So now, when you have been given the conditional offer, you have to pay the tuition fee, and sometimes together with the admission fee, okay. And it sometimes they will give you like 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks to do or to make payments. All right. When you make payments now, remember that us in Africa, especially us in West Africa and Central Africa, Cameroon, Nigerians, and some other African countries, is going to take a long time. Okay, a long time. Sometimes there might be connection issues between the banks in order for your money to reach your school account. All right. So what I will advise is sometimes when you do the payment, of course, when you do the payment, you have to upload the receipt or the document to show that you have paid to the system for those who did their application online. All right. But if you didn't do your application online, maybe you submitted your application through an email address, you have to as well send to the email so that the university can know that you have paid part of your tuition fee, okay. But now it's going to take a longer period of time to reach there sometimes, okay, because of connection issues and so many other things. So it's always advisable to inform the university, tell their university that you have already paid this tuition fee, okay. So maybe they can give you a little more time, all right, for your payment to go through. And when your payment has gone through, remember that you uploaded your documents, all right, before your application was considered. Now, when you have this document, after the payment, you also upload the receipt, all right. After the receipt, now, what you need now is documents for visa, all right. And when you upload the receipt, let me say, when you do the payment and you upload the receipt, they are going to give you another letter, maybe probably an unconditional letter or documents to use to apply for the visa. Now, first, you apply for the visa where? At the embassy, and you must call the embassy. For those in Cameroon, know that the embassy is in Abuja, Nigeria. We do not have the Polish embassy in Cameroon, okay. And please, legalization of documents or certification is very important. Don't forget, I'm still coming to that, and make sure you watch the other video on my channel or check the video description for more information. All right. Now, you have to call the embassy, and sometimes remember that the embassy sometimes doesn't treat few documents, and it's usually very crowded. All right. To get a date at the embassy is a tooth and nail. All right. You have to call early, you have to insist. All right. A few days back, somebody called me directly from Dubai saying that he is not able to get a date for legalization. So sometimes when you call, you don't get a date, or if you keep checking, you don't get a date. Keep insisting, okay. When you insist, sometimes, or maybe probably you are going to get one. So keep insisting. That is what I'm trying to say. Now, when you get the date, all right, you are going to go to the document with your documents to the embassy. Of course, you are going to pay the money. Now there are two possibilities for you can attend at the embassy. You might get a visa interview, or maybe you can apply for the visa without an interview. In certain cases where you don't get an interview for the visa, you just go to the embassy, you give the money, you give your documents. In 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you are out of the embassy. But you go through a lot of checks, security checks, and all of that. But remember that you must call to book an appointment. And in the case where you have a visa interview, maybe the visa official or the consular official or the embassy official is going to ask you a few questions relating to your program. Why did you decide to go to Poland? Why have you chosen Poland? Not your country. Who is going to be sponsoring you? Where is your university? Which city are you going to be? Where are you going to be staying? And basic questions like that. So always make sure when you apply for a program, what some of the courses you are going to be doing in your program, the visa official might ask you some of these things. Okay. So before you go to the embassy, make sure you know some of these petty things. They are very important. All right. Now that is for the case where your visa where you are going through an interview. Okay, but in a case where you just have to submit and you leave, nobody is going to ask you anything until you are called to come and collect your passport. Okay, so now when you have gone through that, there is going to be a decision. All right, maybe the embassy can decide that let's give this individual the visa. Of course, you are going to get the visa. Now when you are given the visa, the next thing you need to do is to go to Poland. Okay, or let me say it's going to take some time, maybe close to 15 days or maybe a month for you to get your visa. When you have gotten the visa, now what do you need again? You need to now move from Nigeria to Poland, from Cameroon to Poland, from Senegal to Poland, from Uganda to Poland, from Kenya to Poland, from Ethiopia to Poland. And now remember, there is another thing here. Guys, let me mention this again. Please do not take your documents to Poland without certifying them. All right, legalize your documents before you go to Poland, because you need to submit them to the international office of your university. Do not forget that. And remember, where you have to legalize the documents, I mentioned the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Ministry of External Relations in some of my videos. Please make sure you check them and know where to go in your various countries. All right, if you're in Cameroon and you already know where to go, there is a video on my channel. Please watch that video. If you are in Nigeria and you already know where to go, there is still a video on my channel. Please watch the video. All right, so that you do not get confused. And now you have gotten your visa and you now need to move to Poland. Some persons asked me some time ago that how much is flight from Cameroon to North Cyprus. Well, let me use this opportunity to explain something here. If you are now moving to Poland, first of all, if you're a Cameroonian and you apply through Nigeria and you have to leave Nigeria to Poland, or Abuja to Poland, or if you're a Nigerian living from Nigeria to Poland, now what matters here is the amount you are going to be paying for your flight. It doesn't really, I can't really tell, but I can tell you categorically that it all depends on your budget. All right, first thing first, your money. How much do you have to pay for the flight? Because specific flights have different amounts, and specific airlines, a company like the French Air France, all right, Air Brussels, Turkish Airline, Ethiopian Airways, they have different prices, and again it depends on availability. All right, you may decide to take another airline which is expensive than another one. For example, you may decide to travel through the Turkish airline, and another student may decide to go using Air France. All right, so you have to know the differences and always check the airline with respect to your money, because the budget you have on you is very important to make a decision as well. Some are expensive, some are less expensive. Okay, now again, as for me, as I was traveling, all right, most of the times when I'm traveling, I'm looking at the cost and the luggage. All right, because there are some airlines that will give you 8 kilograms. All right, hand luggage 8 kilos, and your two bags that are going to the cabin to be 23 kilograms. So you always need to consider that as well. For me, that is what I always look for before I pay for any airline, and of course the cost as well. All right, so when you finally book this airline, and when you arrive Poland, now you have to now go to the university and register and do some other things, all right? And remember that legalization is very, very important. I mentioned that before. I am still going to be mentioning it so that you understand, all right? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. In subsequent videos, I'm going to continue from where I end, what you need to do in your university and some of the things you need to do, okay? Thank you so much, guys. Until we meet again. Peace.